Well, hi Cancers, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for What is My Ex Thinking? So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's get started. Let's ask the universe, what are Cancer's exes thinking, please, universe? Please tell us. What are Cancer's exes thinking? What are Cancer's exes thinking? My goodness. Let's see what we have here. What are Cancer's exes thinking, please, universe? Let's see, we have our 9 cards to start with. What are Cancer's exes thinking? Okay, the overall energy of this reading, the Emperor, the card of Aries, the energy of being pretty stubborn, rigid, setting your ways. This is both your energies here. Aries is the ram, button heads. Well liked and well respected, but pretty rigid, focused, don't really sway from their thinking. So that's the overall energy. So let's look up here. This is your specific energy. It looks like you're going to have a lot of communication, or are having it, probably through text or through the airways. So it could be through email, social media, but a lot of it. This is like the overall energy. There's a lot of that going on for you. So then we have the Ten of Swords, and this is the end of a cycle of feeling the pain and the hurt. The feeling of being kind of stabbed in the back, feeling. But that is coming to an end. So cycling out. It looks like you were probably the one that walked away. Cancer. So we have the Eight of Cups. It sure looks like you walked away. It could have been them. You could just be still feeling that energy of them walking away. But it feels like you did. It could go either way. So under the Eight of Wands, all that communication, is the Ace of Cups. This is in both your energy. You loved each other, really. You both have a lot of love for each other. A full cup. It runneth over. That's next to the Emperor here. This energy of just, button heads, being stubborn. So next to the Emperor, we have the Five of Cups. This is under the Eight of Cups. This is both your energies looking at the negative side of things. But as you can tell in this card, there are positive things too. There's 2 full cups sitting there. So it wasn't all negative. You can turn around and look at the positive too, and so can they. So this is what you're both doing right now. You're both being stubborn, headstrong. You both love each other, and you're both looking at the negative parts of the relationship when there are good parts of the relationship. So under the Ace of Cups is the Judgment card. This is their energy. All this seems to be happening so they can have a spiritual lesson, a spiritual awakening. The horns are blowing down on them. They can't ignore it. They're learning a spiritual lesson. So, and it's all come out of this tower moment. Under the Emperor here, everything that they're learning from this spiritual lesson is coming out of that tower moment. And I think that tower moment is when you walked away, or they walked away, but it really feels like you did. That came into play, and right now it looks like, and under this Five of Cups, they're pretty well stuck on looking at the spilled cups, because you've got the Four of Pentacles here. Excuse me, the Four of Cups, and it's next to the Tower card, so they're pretty stuck on the breakup, the Tower moment, and looking at the relationship in a negative way. For some reason, it's really important here, though. This is the main card in their energy. It is really important that they learn a spiritual lesson. I need to take out a couple more cards here to clarify this reading, please. For Cancers, what is my ex thinking? Please give me some more cards, universe, about what's going on here. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Cancers, what are they thinking? We've got three more cards. The Queen of Swords. Going backwards. The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. We've got the Three of Pentacles here. And this is the card of partnerships. It feels like they didn't really feel like this was really a partnership. You can't see what happened, but they feel like there wasn't that partnership type connection between you two. We also had the Two of Wands that came out here. And this is looking out over the universe. This is in both your energies. You know, you might have met on the internet. You might have met through social media. But if not, the energy right now is to look out over the world and to see, is there someone better for both of you? You're both feeling that way. You're both headstrong. You're both, by this reading, you're both so headstrong. And it's this Three of Pentacles, it feels like they don't want to be in a partnership. But they're still learning a lesson. This is confusing to me, but it might make sense to you. So the Queen of Swords is here in your energy. You may have some air in your chart, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This card tells me you asked for the truth and you got the truth, and then you cut them out and then you walked away. It was like you suspected something. You asked them about it, and it could have been a third party with this Three of Pentacles sitting here. I just don't have any other cards of cheating or anything like that. But there could have been, maybe flirty, too flirty, something like that. But yeah, you cut them out. You had some sort of truth that you got out of them, and then you cut them out. So I want another card, I swear. Cancers. Can I get one more card? Oh, there we go. Get one more card. Let's see. If there are any more, if there's any more, just give them to me, please. Just any more. Just hand them out. Let us know. You need to know. Okay. This feels really confusing. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, we know that you both loved each other a lot. So this truth that came out caused this tower moment of you walking away. And they're stuck in their head. They're stuck in it. And they're just looking at the negative of it. But there's positive still left. They are learning a spiritual lesson. And I do think it goes more toward they were afraid to be in a partnership with you. But on the other hand, we have this Ten of Cups. And this is down here in their energy. I think this is what scared them. I think they were scared away. And I think this is part of their spiritual lesson. It has to do with the love. Because the Ace of Cups is just right above the Judgment card. So, yeah, I think they were pretty much afraid to get into a partnership and have this happy home, happy family with sunshine and rainbows. It might be that they don't believe that could possibly happen, that couldn't possibly really pan out. It could be previous life experiences that you both are looking back on. Like, no, it never works out. These cups always fall over and they always spill. But in this instance, there's still 2 full cups behind both of you. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know that they're still in the tower moment. They're stuck in the surprise of what happened between you two. So we'll have to see what happens down the road, Cancers. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.